There is one organ which causes high blood pressure, and it's not what you think. And there are specific exercises you can use to target and fix your blood pressure easily. No diet, lifestyle changes, or medication required. Check the link in the description below, but for now, today's question.
The question, what will I do to my 90/70 blood pressure and my body experiencing fatigue? Answer by Haider Khan. I usually say don't take this as medical advice, but this time I am going to say take this as medical anecdote. Seriously, first thing you should go to doctor, and I mean seriously. Here is why. BP is a combined effort of various organs coming together to produce the figures as we have so accustomed ourselves to. Here are some points to consider. Medically, last classified normal BP range is 120/80. Anytime you cross any of the two figures, you are classified leading towards hypertension. At upper number, systolic fluctuates frequently throughout the day, and if it is consistently above the range, then it's hypertension. On the other hand, medically, WHO classifies hypotension if any of the two readings go below 160. Not all people face symptoms for hyper or hypo. But regardless whether we feel symptomatic or not, if it's touching hyper, we take medical action. However, we tend to wait before initiating medical action till symptoms for hypo largely start to manifest. For your case, you are hypotensive and feeling symptomatic. Being symptomatic simply means organs are feeling the pinch. So concern kicks in, even more so if it has continued for a couple of days. Two other medical math which doesn't get discussed a lot, and to be honest no one will ever tell you about. Pulse pressure, PP, and mean arterial pressure, MAP. PP equals upper number minus lower number i.e. 120 to 80 equals 40. As BP fluctuates, PP also fluctuates. Normal ranges are between per se 3,545. PP is how effectively our heart is resting between each beat. The body, with the help of renal functions, kidney, and hepatic enzymes, liver, and pulmonary function, lungs, tries to keep the PP around close to 40 figure as much as possible. A snapshot evaluation is PP above 50, known as widening. PP signifies cornea/arteries resistance, stiff veins/arteries, Ras-or-Ag2 enzyme activities, etc. PP below 40, known as narrow. PP signifies organ stress, e.g., more specifically renal stress. Mostly if you are search internet, narrow PP would be suggested as poor cardiac function, which seem obvious as heart is not able to get enough rest, but it's not specifically always the case. Rule of thumb is if PP is below 25% of the upper limit, it is cause for alarm and requires medical investigation. MAP is a way of estimating how on average blood pressure pans out evenly across the whole of the body per se. In layman's terms, of course, our organs need adequate pressure of blood to maintain adequate function, known as perfusion. Vital supply of oxygen and nutrition comes along with it. Hence the symptomatic or non-symptomatic responses. MAP equals upper limit plus twice lower limit divided by 3 i.e. 120 plus 80 plus 80, 3 equals 93.3. That's the last limit of adequate perfusion. Generally people don't feel symptoms even at 111 MAP. That's high BP. Lowest required MAP to maintain adequate supply of oxygen and nutrition is 75. Below this, organs really start to panic and requires medical attention as symptoms may worsen. General normal MAP range is between 8,000 and 90. Regardless of what the upper or lower BP figures are, they should add up to this range. Moment we go out of this range, kidneys kick into action. Let's do your math. BP 90/70 equals hypotension. PP 9,070 equals 20, which is 20/90 equals 22.22% of upper limit. That's extremely narrow. MAP 90 plus 70 plus 70/3 equals 76.6, just about to touch hypoperfusion. Hold on. It said kidneys regulate BP, then why on earth did it not kick into action? If you ask me, I won't look at your BP, I would look at your MAP followed by PP. Are they within normal ranges, or not? So your fatigue symptoms are right on the money. At least two of them should be within the range, to provide enough functional support for energy expenditure. So my advice would be to please book an appointment first thing, get your blood works done. RFT, electrolytes with phosphate, LFT with albumin, urine blood CP, and whatever doctor advises. Result may tell what is toxing up in the system and would help devise appropriate line of action to clear the hypo syndrome that you are experiencing. Could be past infection, low blood count, extreme dehydration, electrolyte imbalance, crappy diet and lack of nutrition, stress and what else not, etc. etc. What about diabetes? There is a such thing as borderline diabetes, but make this dead clear, you cannot identify any of this on your own or through internet. You need to go to medical professional's office. Answer by Man's Lawfeet. Go to a doctor instead of asking random strangers at the internet. Answer by Erica Karnakia. Have that further evaluated, since you are symptomatic. Make sure nothing underlying is going on.